The Jobs Act is divided into several titles. Title II, which is the one that became effective first back in 2013, was the very first time where you can engage in general solicitation and advertising of your offering. I mean, as hard as that, it's hard to believe, prior to that, for the last 80-some years, you could not announce to the world that you needed to raise money. And if you're an entrepreneur and you are doing everything you can to raise money, and for you not to be able to even put it on your website that says, please investors come and find out more about this opportunity, to have that prohibition was, I mean, it's looking back on it now, it sounds very silly, but that was what the law was until Title II came around, where now for the very first time you can do broad-based general solicitation on your website or on a portal like Start Engine or Crowdfunder, where you can actually solicit to the entire world about your offering, as long as you verify that the investors that ultimately come into your company are accredited investors. Again, it's limited to only accredited investors. The second, Title III, decided to, well, let's provide more of an opportunity for unaccredited investors. Why shouldn't they be able to invest in the next Uber or the next Facebook or the next flyer? Why should the government say they're not eligible, they don't know enough how to invest in these opportunities? So they allowed, for the very first time, unaccredited investors to be generally solicited and to be able to invest in companies like Rayton Solar, where they didn't have that opportunity. But that's limited to only $1 million that an individual can raise. And it's, $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to. A lot of the companies need to, develop their product. They have to build out their team. And so the next kind of title that came into effect or became effective was Title IV. And now it finally allowed unaccredited investors through a more of a rigorous filing, but to be able to solicit up to $50 million. Now you're finally opening it up to accredited, non-accredited, people that you weren't able to get to, you have that chance. So in a way, for the last several years, this has been revolutionary. As practitioners that are on this panel, we've not seen anything like this. I don't know if the floodgates have completely opened yet. I think there's a lot of education that needs to happen. I know we're educating a lot of entrepreneurs about this process and what they can do and what they can't do. And so it's a learning curve that I think we're all part of the process to get people involved.